From Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., we've got baseball on the show. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Mackenzie Gore. What should we keep an eye on here?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. The pitch. That catches the zone for a strike, and that's how this game gets started. The pitch. And delivers outside. There's a strike. 95 at that one. And a pitch. Stays alive. Up the middle. And that one handled. No play. That's an infield single.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout is a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Right through there for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Nimmo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. And he deals. Runner on the move. That one pulled foul. And a 1-2. And another ball. Two now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And downstairs. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And now the lefty. That one missed. Pitch is in there. Now 2-1. First and second, no outs. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
The pitch. Got it! And that is a big first out. 2 on, 1 out. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. And that one fouled off.
Runners at first and second with one gone. That misses, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
With 2-1. And a swing and miss. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
You're usually going to see that inside fastball a little longer come in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
So first and second with 2 outs. Starling Marte up to hit.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Rosario makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back in Washington, D.C. And starting in this one, Jose Quintana. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield. Now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Lane Thomas. There's a strike.
0-1.
That one off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's outside. Step off, throw to first. Abrams back easily. Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that's ball 4.
Well, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Here's Joey Gallo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. No outs, runners at first and second. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Joey Menendez.
Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. Golden opportunity right here. Line drive, leaps and he's got it.
Batting fifth. No less.
Take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer, and when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Kicks and fires. Big swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in. 2 away down.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least one run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there. And I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Hebert Ruiz in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And here it comes. Late with the swing there.
No ball. Be straight.
Two outs. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. One runs in. Now the second run is in. It's 2-zip.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
And now it's Luis Garcia. Just missed. Gallo at second. Ruiz on at first with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one the other way, and a base hit around third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well done, drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 on with 2 away. Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals. Nice curveball for a strike. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
And that one missing low.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Fastball for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. It's the Nationals 3 and the Mets nothing. Started, and now the DH, DJ Stewart.
DJ Stewart.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Stewart, 30 years old now. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. And the lefty with the 0-1.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And quickly one away in the second.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Francisco Alvarez stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses. And 1-1. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
One out, bases empty. And another ball. Outside low, and that's ball 3. And the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And next for the Mets, Brett Beatty. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-2. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Nabs it, and that is that. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
The lefty gets to work. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Fly ball to right. Marte moves under it, and there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, CJ.
So the lineup flips over. C.J. Abrams now at the plate. Singled and scored his first time. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
0-2.
Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The wind to kick the pitch.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field, and it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's a ball that a lot of times you see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Left field, and forget it. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boyd. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
And a foul ball. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. 2 runs across in the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the 2nd out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Dives, and he can't hang on. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now Bader up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
In the air to left down the line. Rosario sizing this one up, drops into the glove. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Clips the corner, and the count 1-2. And a pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil stands in, and he's already singled in this game. And there's a strike. The pitch. In the air, left field. Lays out and makes the play.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Eddie Rosario.
No left fielder.
Got a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That clips the corner.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Next offering misses, and that is ball one.
You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
That one down the line. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Quintana done for the day, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Phil Bickford taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So a man aboard, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. He drove in two with a single his first time up. That one ripped. Bader makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Right through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Now it's Nick Senzel. He's 0 for 1.
Nick Senzel.
That's outside. 1-0. Runner at third. 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. So one left for Washington, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Start of the fourth, and now it's Frankie Lindor. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Now a check swing, but he held up. That one almost got him. Line drive. Robles makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now back, the first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
First pitch, and he just misses. On the inside corner for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Well, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Two down, nobody on. Ball one there. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Rosario should have this one. Brings it in for the third out. Here in Nationals Park. And now the center fielder, Victor Robles. Bickford back to work. And ball one. Foul ball. That one not close. And that's ball two.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
At the belt and fires. In for a strike. And now 2-2. Tapped up the first base side. Alonso takes it to the bag, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
C.J. Abrams will hit next. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
One strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. Now 2 away.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so
back.
tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Thomas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. No.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls,
It's a good
2
take.
strikes.
Got a good eye there.
2 strikes.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And here's a 3-2. He goes down looking. Nothing doing for Washington as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back in Washington, D.C. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's DJ Stewart. And he deals. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Well, these Mets need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And a pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The pitch. Foul ball there. And that one lifted in the air center field. Robles under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now back. The catcher.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Alvarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Just missed.
1 and 2.
And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now back.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. First offering, and it just misses. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball. The pitch.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Kicks and fires. Got it by him for the K. Down in order go the Mets. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now up for Washington, Joey Gallo. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Shintaro Fujinami preparing to come on if needed. Into the outfield, base hit.
Everything came together for him. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
Meneses in the box now. No balls and a strike. Gallo aboard here at first with nobody out. Way high there. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Lindor tossed to second. On to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Next to hit for the Nats, Eddie Rosario. 1 for 2. That one missed. And now it's even up. Bounce to the right side. McNeil gets it to first. 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5. It's the Nationals 5 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Harrison Bader. Gore back to work. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And now the lefty just off the inside edge.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
The 1-2. That one just misses.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
This one smacked out to left center. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Called strike right there.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And one away.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
McNeil batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Nationals. Jordan Weems getting loose out there. Floro getting cranked up as well. And the pitch to first, might be 2. They get 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Making 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Nationals 5 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Nationals Park, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. The pitch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. And another ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Fought off foul. Righty to the plate. That's in there. Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Here's the third baseman, Nick Senzel. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the right-hander deals. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They tack on to their lead. It's 6-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. face recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Two outs, nobody on. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Right-handed reliever. Wouldn't chase that time. Two 2-0 the count. Here it comes. That's down and in.
3-0.
And a 4-pitch walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Bounced up the middle. McNeil gathers and throws to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back in Washington, D.C., we go to the top of the 7th. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
Just missed.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Abrams tosses the first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Alonso.
So digging in, Pete Alonso. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
This to third. Sends it across to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Starling Marte. Curveball drops in there.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That misses. Going to count 1-2. The Nats up big in this one. They're in the top half of inning number 7. Not even close there. And the count is even 2-2. Blows the high heat past them. That's a strikeout. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Shintaro Fujinami.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
The pitch. Thomas, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Drew Smith up and loosening in the pen. Lopez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And a pitch. Way outside, and 1-1. That one in triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Had him way out front of the slur.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Gallo now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Base is empty, one away. Here in the bottom of the seventh. Outside, and it's 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2-2.
And there's a ball. And down on strikes he goes. 2 gone.
Now
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Two outs. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And the righty deals. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Eddie Rosario digs in now. 1 for 3. Right side, hard hit. They get the force, and that's the 3rd out. Nationals leave 1. They lead it, though, 6-0. And we're back. We go to the 8th. So now here's the Mets DH, DJ Stewart. Here comes a pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. On the ground to the left. Whips it to Gallo, and a quick out, number 1.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Puts it in the air out towards left center, in and to his right, and it's caught for the out.
Oh, he's looking to try to finish off 8 solid innings out there on the mound. He's just getting to 100 pitches right now, man. It's been so impressive. He's been really good in this one.
And that one pulled foul. Off the mark there. And a count even 1-1.
1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. And 1-2.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Kicks and deals. That one way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Good eye right there. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Mackenzie Gore out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Jose Ferrer takes over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
2 outs, runner at first. Harrison Bader, the next to hit. First pitch misses. And here it comes. Action in the pen down there. Jordan Weems looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Floro warming up as well. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there and out of here. Harrison Bader leaves the yard. It's 6-2. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Well, I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front on a breaking ball like that, such a good chance that it's going to hook foul, but not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
And now Brandon Nimmo. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Abrams tosses to first. And that will end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. Now a 6-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jorge Lopez. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. Lopez, a 6'3" righty, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Garcia stands in now and watches strike one. Movement in the bullpen. Drew Smith appears to be getting loose. One down, base is empty. Pulls that one foul. Here's the 0-2. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
The biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy loses confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Senzel stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
That's off the mark. Now 2-0. And that's down and away. Garcia, the base runner at first with 1 out. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
1 down. Victor Robles digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Off the mark there, and the count is 1-2. The Nationals trying to break this one open here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the Nats lineup turns over. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. First pitch doesn't find the zone. First and second, 2 down. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Up the middle, Lindor. Out number 3. So the Nats leave a pair. They lead it 6-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. Ferrer back to work. Not close with that one. Ball 1. That clips the corner.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now back.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And fires in a fastball at 95. The Mets down by 4 here at the top of the ninth. The 0-2. Popped up right side. Lindor retired. And there's 2 down.
Now back, the first baseman.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere.
That one the other way. And that'll do it.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.